I'm currently in this week-long virtual creation intensive. I submitted a video to audition and didn't think I was gonna get in, and I kind of only submitted the video to see if I was capable of getting in, and I got in. So that's what I'm doing right now. And because I'm in Maryland, I didn't really have space in the hotel or wherever we were gonna end up staying to start, because we were gonna be here until Monday, which is today. My aunt owns a studio and I used to dance at her studio, so I'm currently in her studio space using it for the first day of this intensive. But yes, and I can't speak because the insides of my cheeks are numb. This is just gonna be a week full of dancing.
Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Daisies keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter. Lose gravity, I'm swimming in the quicksand. Up to my knees. Keep losing sleep, I'm at extreme at midnight. So hard to please. Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Daisies keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter.
there's like a bunch of fungus underneath. So we have to repot him. Stats. What's happening is I have the spider plant, and I've formed an emotional attachment to it. His name is Tyler the spider, and he's starting to look gray. It's not just the underside, like the top of him. He looks very gray, and I was like, why is my plant turning gray? So I looked at the under part of the pot, and there's fungus, and he doesn't even feel as strong as he normally does, and I want Tyler to live, so I have to repot him, so we're going to do that. Sorry, Tyler. So that's where all the mold was coming from, and it's because that one day I'd overwatered him. It's crazy how emotionally attached I am to a plant.
think? What do you think of my?
So all these freak out.
I don't see the problem.
I have been in a frenzy of redoing certain thumbnails. Sometimes when I make my thumbnails for videos, I kind of just do like the bare minimum a little bit, and because I don't know what else to do rather than like the bare minimum. So, and then I end up not liking the thumbnail, and then I just look at the thumbnail for like weeks and I'm like, oh, this is ugly and I hate it. I'm still trying to figure out how I want the thumbnails to look. Not that I'm trying to limit myself to one certain style of thumbnail. I've re-edited, this is the second one that I've done, because I redid the Maryland video thumbnail. So now I'm doing the one where I was carving pumpkins. After this one, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go eat, and I'm gonna go take a shower and use the bathroom because I have to use the bathroom. So I have finished eating. I took a shower. I'm actually ready to go to sleep. I should have been asleep 20 minutes ago. We're not talking about that. Yesterday, Louis Tomlinson announced that he is going to be doing a virtual concert to raise money for 5 charities that are really close to his heart, and also for his tour team. And the tickets went on sale today, so I bought some $18 tickets to see Louis Tomlinson virtually off of my iPad. I'm very excited. You've seen me work out for the past 2 days. I want to say the last time that I worked out was probably around 2 months ago. I haven't worked out in a very long time. I have such a bad relationship with working out. One of the reasons why I stopped was just because I mentally just wasn't in the greatest place for the prior to last week. I still am not in the greatest place, but I'm better than what I was. But I mentioned before how I couldn't bring myself to do anything, so that also played a major factor in why I had stopped working out. I don't like traditional workouts. I find it so hard to self-motivate to get me to actually do it or to finish the workout. I find that really ironic how I don't like being physically exhausted, yet the career choice and the career path that I'm on requires me to be physically, kind of in some sense, to be physically exhausted. Whenever I would fall off working out, it was because I'd set such high unrealistic expectations for myself. Something that I know deep in my soul that I wasn't mentally capable of doing, nor was I physically capable of doing it, but I still set the expectation for myself to do it. And I'd always disappoint myself because I would never reach those expectations. But it would always end up leading to like a cycle of self-pity and self-deprecation because I couldn't live up to the version of myself that I had in my head. I was just overwhelming myself with a bunch of physical activity and just expecting myself to get it done. And I think it's because I danced that I was like, oh, you've danced for 3 hours in rehearsal. You can do like a 30-minute workout, no problem. But in actuality, I really can't. Like, I don't know how I dance for long periods of time, because when I tell you I hate being physically exhausted, it's the worst feeling. But this time I feel like mentally better than I have been for the past 2-3 months, and I'm going to ease myself into it instead of trying to go into a cold turkey and overwhelm my body and my mental state with a bunch of physical activity and not being able to complete it. And I just have to remind myself that even if I start to slip up, or I miss a day, or I don't do 3 workouts in a week or something of that nature where I don't live up to this schedule, I just have to remind myself to be kinder to myself. I'm gonna go to sleep now. I kind of just wanted to get that whole thing about working out and Louis Tomlinson off of my chest. So, good night.